Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Pokemon News. Today we've got a lot to go over, but as the title suggests, there's going to be some Terra raids, some distributions, and Fantasy Pokemon returns at the North American International Championships. Let's get started. First of all, the next Pokemon Terra raids for Scarlet and Violet have been announced to feature Sandy Shocks and Iron Thorns. These will be appearing starting tonight at about 7 p.m. and go to Sunday, as they normally do. Sandy Shocks will be available in Scarlet, and Iron Thorns will be available in Violet. And due to the promotional art, it does seem that a Sandy Shocks with the Ice Terra type and Iron Thorns with the Bug Terra type might be an exclusive one, or one that is slightly different than just the generic ones, which will have every Terra type. So look out for a Sandy Shocks with Ice and an Iron Thorns with Bug. These might be a distinct raid, a special one in this set. Some quick distribution reminders. Starting June 1st, Talonflame is going to be distributed to accompany the Japanese National Championships. This Talonflame will be level 50 and have the Ghost Terra type. It'll have Acrobatics, Tailwind, Protect, and Quick Guard, and have its hidden ability, Gale Wings. Another distribution is going to be going along with the North American Championships, and it'll be a Porygon 2. This Porygon 2 will begin being distributed the weekend of June 7th. It'll be holding Eviolite, have the Flying Terra type, and have Terra Blast, Ice Beam, Recover, and Trick Room. You can also watch the Twitch streams for TCG and Pokemon Go to receive special codes for in-game events and items there. Speaking of the North American Championships, they are returning Pokemon Fantasy Team for this championship. This has normally only been done at Worlds, but now they're going to be doing it at NAIC as well. And you must have a trainer account to participate in this event. People who play get to select Pokemon and cards from the various VGC and TCG competitions, and based on their usage in the tournament, gain points, and then whoever gets the most points wins prizes. The top prize is a really neat figurine. Second prize is a booster box of Twilight Masquerade, and the third place prize, I believe, is a plush. So there are lots of different prizes that you can earn by doing well in this fantasy event. Don't worry, I'll be doing a video showing off my entry to show you how to do it, and it starts tomorrow, the 24th. Just a quick heads up for the TCG Fantasy. Twilight Masquerade is in play for NAIC, so there's going to be a lot of new EX cards that are going to be featured in this tournament that have already seen a lot of usage in Japan. So you might be seeing a lot of Dragapult EXs, Blissey EXs, and then your classic Gardevoir and Charizard EXs that you may have seen in previous tournaments. So there's a lot of different potential EX cards that are going to see a lot of play in the TCG tournament. On the VGC side, Regulation G is the standard, so there will be at least a selection for restricted Pokemon, I assume. Kyogre has been very popular on the ranked ladder. I've seen a lot of him, but there's lots of other great choices to go with for this tournament, so choose wisely. Moving over to Pokemon Sleep, Entei's Sleep event began on Monday, and we are about halfway through the first week of his event, collecting Entei main. You have the rest of the week and then all of next week to try to get Entei on your team, who has a very powerful ability that powers up your Fire-type Pokemon. Ninetales was introduced last week during the Fire-type event, and he is a very helpful Pokemon in this event. So if you did manage to get Vulpix in last week's event, evolving him to Ninetales could be very beneficial for you on your quest to get Entei. Finally, moving into the Pokemon TCG realm, Twilight Masquerade has released this weekend with great cards like Ogerpon EX because there's 4 of them, Dragapult EX, and the Greninja EX seems like a pretty powerful card in this set. Carmine is also a great new support card, which you can play on your very first turn, even if you're going first, which is pretty powerful in Pokemon TCG for those of you who play. Pretty great. That being said, the next set, Shrouded Fable, has also been announced to be released in August. This set is going to be a smaller set, only having a little over 90 cards. So it's kind of like a half set. Um, so we're about halfway through the year. So this isn't like a full 200 card set. This is going to be a smaller one, and it's going to focus on Pecharunt and the Noble 3. All of these cards, so 4 of them, will have EX cards that are of the Dark type. So you can get all 4 of those into your collection. There's also going to be a new style of holofoil that'll be used in this set, and 2 other EX Pokemon have been revealed. A Kingdra EX, which they have not shown us, but I'm assuming it'll either be Water or Dragon type. And then another Greninja EX, this time it's traditional Water type. Looks like there's going to be a lot of fun cards in this small set, so looking forward to see more as they tell us more about it. Thanks so much for watching this video and staying up to date with your Pokemon news. We'll be back, of course, when more hits us. Until then, keep going on, trainers. Train hard, battle victoriously, and we'll see you again soon.